Greetings fellow lore hunters. Today I'd like to share with you all a new theory. There's some speculation on the internet that Dainsleif is the future Ether, and while it would be interesting if that's true, I stumbled on something that might change your minds. From his nonchalant comments, Dainsleif seems almost older than the Archons themselves. Old enough to witness the demise of ancient civilization or two. I have some ideas on that. Before I get started, please like and subscribe for future content. Comment down below and suggest other lores you'd like me to investigate. And for context on what I'm about to discuss, I googled what bough meant. As you can see, it means a main branch of a tree.
Strange.
I chanced upon Wens, and let me preface this discovery that it's probably a future content, so not much can be found right now, but I do have something to share. According to Wens, the last king of the ancient city and his enemy, who was also his true love, was buried underneath two trees. So, I looked around to find two distinctive trees when I noticed in the middle of the ruin stood one dead tree. The tree itself wasn't impressive looking like the one in Nantianmen. If you weren't looking, then it doesn't stand out. That's when the next clue came in handy. They died together but was buried separately under two trees that grew above the ruins, just like them, face to face but separated. So, I checked the map, and what do you know, they do face each other. Now, you're wondering what this ancient abandoned city have to do with Dainsleif. Do you remember what his title is? It's Bowkeeper. During the quest, Dain keeps mentioning his friend. I say it's the king. The one who buried the king was Dain himself. I know it's a little weak, but do remember it's a theory only.
Upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
Dain, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
This one is my favorite because of how mind-blowing it is. He doesn't have a vision holder, we don't have a vision holder. What if Dain is an Outlander like us? That would explain his supposedly long age and no vision, right? If you're not familiar with the lore, the Terrae kingdom had a princess. Yes, this is the princess from that princess box. So, she sent the Outlander, Imunlaukar, to bring back a branch of silver white and give them hope. There's a bonus scene after you open the chamber locked by the 8 ancient carvings. It showed the frescoes the princess painted, after you light the 4 torches. The new cryo artifact set, Blizzard Strayer, probably belonged to the Outlander, as its description mentioned the princess giving him the flower and feather. In the end, he never got back in time. The weapon from that chamber also gave out a free weapon, called the Snowtumor Starsilver. The greatsword was given to him by the princess. She had waited and prayed for his safe return, even until her last breath. It's a little sad. The Outlander left the Star Silver behind, looking for a place he might paint red. The pain he had gone through would explain Dain's cynical nature. If you remember how to get the scribe's box, you need to offer 3 Cecilia flowers to the stone monument. Most likely, Cecilia was the princess's favorite flower. What would really suck is that Dainsleif turned out to be an agent of the Abyss. Anyway, taking into account if Dainsleif really turned out to be an Outlander like us and then went through all that, it would really explain why he hates anything to do with divinity. Before you ask in the comments, so how do you explain Dain changing the gender of the person he claims we are similar to, if he's not involved with one of our twins? I can't. Please don't hurt me. Now, again, I'll reiterate that this theory is just for fun. It feels a little too simple for something that's probably going part of the main storyline. I write as a hobby, and usually as a writer the first thing I think about the plot after the boring details is how I'm tripping my readers. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, how this video started is because I happened to come across the abandoned city and linked it to Dane because of the tree. Also, the ruin had the same symbol as the one on the secret chamber, so I got a little carried away. It'll be great if I got it right. But we've still got 5 nations to go, anything can happen. Like and subscribe if you liked this video. Tell me what you thought about this theory in the comments section, or if you have a suggestion on what my next video should be. I'll try my best. Bunnyworks clocking out.
My memory has all but faded completely, but I will always remember how much she too loved these flowers.